In previous videos, we are talking different types of method which we separate the different components of mixture. For example, sublimation process through which we separate the supplying substances, which is ammonium chloride and sodium chloride mixtures, through which we separate the sublimate substance, which is ammonium chloride. And another way we separate the suspended particles or suspension mixture with the help of filtration, and miscible liquids with the help of distillation. Another type of crude oils we separate with the help of excellent distillations. We separate another type of, which is another advanced techniques, which is chromatography techniques. We separate the different color and dye. We separate also the cream from the milk with the help of centrifugation, and we also discuss about the evaporation of ink, of water from ink, and we find the pure dye. And last two or three methods which are given in your chapter 2 is method around the pure, which is separating the components of the air, and water purifier system, and other crystallization methods. We will discuss these three methods which are left, which are remain in your chapter, which is first, components, separating the components of air, and second, water purifier system, and another last one is crystallization method. So we discuss the first, which is components of air. How we separate the components of air? We separate in very simple way. We have know about how to separate. We know that the air is homogeneous mixtures of different gases. For example, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, argon, and other dust particles are mixed in our air. So first we separate the components of air. First we know that the components of air is a gaseous form of matter. So first we have know about how it come into the another part. We have know first we change from gas to liquid. Then we have to purify or separate from different components which contain the air. So first we take the air from the air filter, and then from the air filter we take the air from the environment with the help of air filter, and then compress it with a high pressure. These are some steps are written here. First is air filter, and through the air filter we take the environment, we take the air from the environment, and then it goes to compress at high pressure. When we student try to understand, when we compress the air at high pressure, at low temperature, the gaseous molecules start come closer, and after come closer, and temperature is low. At high pressure, the gaseous molecules start come closer, and they get converted into slightly liquid droplets. Here is again cold compressed. Means temperature is too low, there is a cold compressed of air, and it will be converted into liquid. At a lower temperature, at a very low temperature, the carbon dioxide gas will come at the separator. At the part of separator, it come into the environment. It separate into the environment at the separator end. Separator end, and written here is separator end, separator. I repeat again. When the air is compressed at high temperature, it start converted into liquid droplet, and here is again a step involved in this method, which is cold compressed. Here is only compressed at high temperature, but here is a cold compressed, and the liquid droplet directly change into proper liquid, and here the carbon dioxide gas is converted into solid carbon dioxide, and when it come in separator, when it separate into the environment in the form of the carbon dioxide is out as solid, out as dry ice. CO2 is out as dry ice. We know that the dry ice is sublime in nature. When the dry ice is kept inside the refrigerator, it is act as, there is a various species of dry ice which is carbon dioxide or solid carbon dioxide. The solid carbon dioxide used usually as a preservative. When it comes, anything that we preserve in the solid carbon dioxide, and when we take out from the refrigerator the substance which we preserve inside the solid carbon dioxide, when we take out from the refrigerator the cover of solid CO2, solid carbon dioxide, which we say the dry ice, it directly, when it come in contact with the environment, it directly converted into the gas. And the solid carbon dioxide is sublime in nature, and when it comes in contact of the environment, it directly converted into the gases. In this way, during this method, we first separate the carbon dioxide of solid carbon dioxide or dry ice. The carbon dioxide is out as dry ice, and dry ice is sublime in nature. When it comes in contact with environment, it directly converted into gas. That way, without reaching the liquid, and that's why the solid CO2 is known as dry ice. Because there is no melting, it directly converted into gas. Separator. From the separator, we move forward, which is expansion jet. The next step of the separating of this method, which is expansion jet, it is a very short vessel, and it is directly connected to the fractional distillation column. It is directly connected to the fractional distillation column, and here is fractional distillation column is a surface to provide the wide range of vapor and condense of liquid. So here is a mixture of some liquid droplet, and from here in the separated column, the solid carbon dioxide is out from as a dry gas, and the remaining mixture is moved forward to the expansion jet, and from the expansion jet, it is the expansion jet is directly connected to the fractional distillation column, and the fractional distillation column is the provide to wide area from on that the easily or rapidly vaporization of this mixtures and condense of liquid. So what will happen? There is the first gas is evaporate, which is nitrogen, and second is argon is get evaporated. And then here is nitrogen involved, and then other is our remaining liquid is oxygen. We find the pure distilled oxygen with the help of this method. I repeat again. First we take the air from the environment with the help of air filter, and then it goes to compressed at high pressure,
and it again to the cold compressed, which air is get to cold compressed, and it move forward into the separator column. And separator column, the first thing is separate, which is solid carbon dioxide or dry ice. When the solid carbon dioxide is come in contact with environment, it directly converted into the gas, because it is a sublime in nature. It's sublime in nature, which means that any substance directly converted into the solid to gas without reaching into liquid. This is called as sublime in nature or sublime substances. And after the separation of carbon dioxide, from the separators, the remaining mixture into the separator column, separator vessel, the move forward to the expansion jet. And from the expansion jet, the fractional distillation column is directly connected to the expansion jet, and where the fractional distillation, the easy or rapidly vapor and condense of liquid. So firstly rapidly vapors of nitrogen gas and then argon gas, and then the condense of liquid, which is the oxygen is get condensed in the form of liquid. The pure distilled oxygen has been found. In this way we separate the components of air in this, and we find the pure distilled oxygen with the help of this process, and this process is known as separating the components of air.